Come on, put your hands up. North side, south side, east side, west side. Come on, put your hands up. North side, south side, east side, west side. Come on, put your hands up.
Mass Steve Ludwig, no, excuse me, intruder number one. And I noticed first off that the two intruders are not sitting together. Is there some kind of issue here?
We went our separate ways, this and that, you know. I like the crowd. The crowd gets behind me and all that stuff, but him, he didn't want nothing to do with the crowd, so he went on his own. I went on my own. I'm working my way to the top, and that's it. You can ask him the rest if he
This
wants
isn't
him.
like a sibling rivalry, is it?
Nothing at all. He just wants to start kissing babies, shaking hands, signing autographs. I'm into winning championships and taking my career to another level. If he wants to kiss babies, that's fine. It's okay. I'm fine with it. No heat or nothing. He could kiss babies, shake hands, hang out with guys like this over here, these little pretty boys that think they're, these big stars. Whatever.
You know, you didn't tell me when I was going to be co-host. I got to separate these guys. Sue, I love you. This might be the last time I see you, sweetheart. Why am I in the middle here?
And Hawaii Allen, what's your take on all of this?
I don't like him.
Okay.
Not a nice guy at all.
Okay.
He's nicer.
I think nobody likes
He
him.
has the gold.
He has the gold.
I like
And who has this gold?
Jason Knight.
Jason Knight.
Jason Knight.
And Jason Knight is an ECW original, and
Yes.
a great pro, still in tremendous shape. And we're going to go to a promo of Jason Knight talking about the World Wrestling Organization's huge April 26th show right now.
Credible, I want to make myself perfectly clear. I want you to understand that I never forgot where you and I come from. I also want you to understand that I remember very clearly when you became the heavyweight champion. That was my last night back in that company. I was fired and on my ass. You did nothing, absolutely nothing. I want you to know that to me, you're the same opportunistic kid from way back then. You're the type of a guy that when you get a push, your head gets as big as the room you're sitting in. And when you hit the dirt, you're meek, you're good, and you're righteous. You see, you may be able to fool the promoters. You're definitely fooling the fans. You can probably fool your family, but you can't fool me, because you are a leopard that does not change his spots. April 26th, where it all started in New York City at the Elks Lodge, where I helped you beat the great Sasuke and become the new sensation in the world of professional wrestling. It's you and I. No DQ. This time me as a champion, you as a challenger. Now, you want to come in and take that away from me. So you need to glorify yourself yet another level. Please understand one thing. That night, you're facing a bloodthirsty piranha, and I'm waiting for a raw piece of meat, and that's going to be you. In fact, all these hardcore innovators and these icons that you've been wrestling around with as of late, they're going to seem like a bowl of goldfish compared to me. I intend to teach you a wrestling lesson in every single aspect. I intend to get my revenge. I intend to gain something that I did not have an opportunity to gain back in that company. I want you to understand that on that particular night, you and I are going all out. I also want you to understand that I'm no fool. I want you to understand that I know very well that you can beat me for that title. You can beat me for that title. But if you do, it's going to come at a high price. Because if you do, you're walking away as the heavyweight champion, but you will never be the same again. Blank.
And we're back, folks. And I enjoy those old school promos, much like Arn Anderson and Jake Roberts and Nick Bockwinkel, where they speak quietly and carry a big stick. Great, great, great Jason Knight, and very respected in the industry. Jason Knight against Justin Credible. That's quite a main event, guys.
Yep, it is. It's going to be a good match that day.
And who are you guys wrestling that night?
Well, that night, they put me against, once again, one of these young punks that think that they could go right to the top without going through anybody, like say 20, 25 guys. They want to get to the top, and his name is Justin Toxin. He doesn't have a chance. He's a great wrestler, but he does not have a chance. But he has the opportunity that night. I don't care if he takes this. It's not about this that night. What it's all about, if I could walk out of there and leave him laying there. He's going to be laying in that middle of the ring, and he's going to look up and know that he was in the ring with one of the deadliest wrestlers in the WWO, and that's the Intruder #1. And that's all I have to say about that. But wait, I would like to step it up a notch because Chris Michaels isn't here today. Do you notice that?
I noticed
He's not
that.
here.
I noticed that.
The commissioner of the WWO is not here. I'm crying out to Chris Michaels right now today. I'm putting out the challenge. It's me, Justin Toxic, in a regular match. How the hell can I have a regular match? How can I really kick his ass on that show? How? Street fight. Anything goes. Let's do it. We already got the match signed. Let's do it. Chris Michaels, hear me out. Sign the match. Anything goes. Street fight. Let's do it the right way. And then when he walks away, he could actually say he won the damn title.
Chris Michaels, another respected veteran who's faced everybody, and he was in the archives here at Legends TV as well.
Well, he
with
needs
the,
to do the right thing.
the Tiger Khan tribute. And Hawaii Allen, who are you wrestling April 26th?
I'm wrestling this guy called Caveman.
I know the Caveman.
I
Yeah.
know the Caveman also. I'm going to send him back to his cave.
There you
That's
go.
for sure.
All right.
And then I'm coming for one of those goals.
The Caveman, he looks like he stepped out of A Million Years BC with Raquel Welch.
Hawaii Allen,
I'm showing my
know
age.
your place in this company right now. I got the belt. You don't. Okay, so you need to know your place. Go back to the minor leagues, and when you work your way back up, you could go for one of these over here. Okay, because Jason Knight would whip you, and I would whip you. You done?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Look at you guys, man.
And Intruder 2, who are you wrestling?
Right now, my match is up in the air. Right now, I don't know who I'm wrestling it, but I'll find out the day when I go. But sooner or later, me and him gonna collide. Me and my former partner.
All right. And speaking of great old pros, we have Damian Demento, who has a promo for April 26th as well.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
If there's one thing I've learned through my 55 years, you do whatever you have to do to get yourself over. So come April 26th, when I step out from behind a curtain, whether I'm inside the ring or outside, whether I grab the microphone, I'm calling the shots. I don't give a crap what WWO management tries to tell me to do. So heed this little warning. And this goes to all the fans in attendance that night. This goes to WWO management. And this even goes to the boys in the locker room. Hold on to something tight, because it's going to be one bumpy ride.
I said to myself, this is the business we've chosen.
spend time with the family? Sure I do. Good. I guess a man who doesn't spend time with his family can have a good man.
All right, so it sounds like a tremendous card. And what are you guys going to do differently? I want to get serious for a moment. There are so many indies out there. 95% of them fade away into oblivion. What are you guys going to do differently to sustain a successful promotion in 2014 in a tough economy? And
Well, I would like to answer part of that there. Basically, the WWO right now, we're trying to get the fans back into the arena and not charge them $50 for a ticket, and then add more money to like meet the wrestlers. It's a one set price, and they get to come in, they get to mingle with the wrestlers, hang out, take pictures. If you want to buy a few things, that's fine. But the main thing is to get more in tune with the people and knowing that the economy isn't at its peak right now, so we have to work with that. And but we want the fans there, because without the fans, there is no WWO.
I tell people all the time that minor league baseball and indie wrestling are your greatest live entertainment values, because at an indie wrestling show, you'll meet the wrestlers, take pictures with them, get autographs, you're up close and personal. At a WWE show, you're not going to get near any of the wrestlers. I mean, it's a great thing for parents to take their kids to, and is the show going to be fan-friendly? I mean, child-friendly, I should say.
Yes.
Well, it all depends how you look at it. No, it's going to be
Yeah.
basically, it's going to be hard-hitting wrestling. That's one thing. It's not going to be, easy wrestling. It's hard workers, but the main thing is the language. I mean, everybody knows that it's a family audience, and I wouldn't want my son at the show hearing curse, in the match.
Sure.
So that's like really the main thing. I mean, you have to, if you can't bring your grandma to the show, then guys don't do it. If you can't bring. But truthfully, it's going to be a family show unless I punch his face in or his face in. Then we have a different story.
Security, with security.
In the old days, they used to call cursing on the mic cheap heat. And, I grew up on Richard Pryor and George Carlin. Language never bothered me, but when you have little kids in the audience, it really is not appropriate, I would say. So I think it's a good idea to have a family-oriented show where everybody's welcome, and you could still give everybody, you could have the wild brawling match, you could have the scientific match, you could have the comedy match. I think that's what makes a show when it's diverse and eclectic.
Sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. So any other highlights on the show you'd like to tell the viewers about briefly?
Well, there's one thing I just want to bring out. Nobody has said anything with Jason and Justin Credible. As you know, they have a history together as the Impact players. They're no longer the Impact players. So Jason Knight is out to prove once and for all who is the better man. I mean, he's been and if you watch the old videos and everything, he's always been in the back shot. And then when Justin Credible, Jason Knight had to walk out of the company. He couldn't take it no more. But now he has his one opportunity that night to take out Credible, and I think he's going to do it. Where's Credible's promo? Where?
I didn't get one.
Is he a chicken? I didn't get. I don't see anything.
Okay.
So that goes to show you right there. Where is his? I don't see anything.
You're making Steve nervous. That mask.
Steve, we need more security, Evan. I told you. Yeah, I asked you that nicely this morning.
And Intruders, you had nothing to do with the original Intruders who sang "I'll Always Love My Mama," I'm assuming, and Cowboys to Girls.
Maybe he did. But
Different
not me.
Intruders, I'm
Yes.
assuming.
It's totally different.
Okay, I thought so. So please tell the viewers how to get in touch with the WWO, and April 26th, the Elks Lodge, Queens Boulevard, websites, social media, please.
Basically, it's WWO prowrestling.org, and you could go on there. You could see what's coming up. You could see wrestler highlights. They even have a WWO magazine, I believe, online that it's free for the fans to download. So you get to see all the wrestlers' stats of who's doing what and who they're wrestling, and you could leave your email address, which I guess they'll email you and tell you when the next show is going to be and keep you in contact. Really, that's about it. If you want to get tickets, there's a couple of places that you could go. Rogue Magic and Fun Shop in Elmhurst. It's right from the Elks Club. And the other one is Royal Collectibles on Metropolitan Avenue in, I think tickets in Forest Hills. You could get tickets there or online, I believe. I don't. I think on the WWO website you could order the tickets, or you could get it from this guy who's probably on the corner selling tickets over here for the show.
guy.
What do you have to
should
say
be-
about that, Hawaii, Alan?
I learned with time just to ignore stupid people. you know?
Okay, okay.
Smart man, smart man.
And on that happy note,
Like
folks,
I said, young
in-
punks, they don't know nothing about the business, and they talk.
Your segment's over. Make Evan talk.
in the words of the legendary Ernie Ladd, you missed the birth of your mother and father. Don't you dare miss April 26th at the Elks Lodge, the premiere of the WWO. And that'll about do it. Thank you, gentlemen. The Intruders,
Thank you for
Hawaii
coming.
Allen, thank you for appearing on Legends TV.
You're welcome.
Steve's breathing a sigh of relief. He escaped unscathed. We will be right back with the great Speedo Harmonica Jones Band. Don't go.
Come on, put your hands